Hello guys, welcome to the fifth session of the API.AI tutorials for beginner. In this session we will learn about the entities and how to use it in our intent. Entities are used to extract the parameter values from the user's input. If we want to retrieve any data from the user's request, we must need to create the corresponding entity. There are three types of entities. First is a system entity, which are defined by the API.AI itself, which include the language, date, city, country, capital, zip code, color, email, person, number, URL, and many more. Next is a developer, which is created by the developer that we will see in this session. And next is user, which is created by each individual user request. User entity data are passed via the JSON data, which include the session ID. Let's switch to the browser and use the system entity first. For this I am going to create the new intent, name system entity demo, in which I will take the edit from the user for making something like a reminder. For this, user may say remind me on today. After pressing the enter, it will automatically highlight the today and add the entity of type date on the today. API.AI is smart enough to identify the such data from our user says. Let's add the another like set reminder on tomorrow. Here it will automatically highlight the on and tomorrow. However, you want to use only tomorrow as entity. For this, we need to select the text and select the entity type from this drop down. Now it will highlight the only tomorrow and bind the tomorrow with the date type. Let's use the inform me on any date that user enter. Here date is not highlighted as an entity. To make it entity, we just need to select the date from it, and from this drop down we need to search and select the date. Let's select it and save it, and let's test it with the today. For this, write the remind me on today. Here we got the parameter name date with the value of the today's date. Now I am going to use the specific date. For that, write remind me on 20 August. Hit the enter. You can see that it gives the 28 of 2018 because the 20 August of 2017 is gone. It is smart enough to identify it and give the date of the next year. Here we are use the system entity, which are defined by the API.AI. Now we will see the entities defined by the developer. For this, we need to open the entities and create a new one. First of all, we need to specify the name for the entity. I'm going to use the custom person as a name, in which we will retrieve the person name from the user. Click here and add the reference value for the entity. I'm going to add the John as a reference value, and its synonym can be John itself, Johnny, as well as Joy, and save it and create a new intent for this with the name of the custom person demo, in which user will provide the name. Let's use the add custom person John. After hitting enter, you can see that the John is automatically highlighted as the entity of the type custom person. Let's save it and let's add custom person John. Here we got the value John in the parameter, and now I am going to write add custom person any name. Here we are not getting the any value in the parameter, because within the entity we have specified that if the value is John, Johnny or Joy, then our parameter value should be a John. So if I am going to write add custom person Joy, still it will return the John. Let's see it. We got that. In simple term, here we have specified the list of term in which we will receive this value. For other term, it will return the null. Let's see what we are learning in this session. We see what is the entity and use the system entity, then create the custom entity and use it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. If you have any doubt, feel free to contact me.